Hi. Hello. Okay, this is part 2 of my inquiry on self-actualization. How do I become the best person I can be? How do I reach my full potential? I want to talk about searching within yourself before you go after what you want. You need to discover, if you haven't already, the ways in which you are an individual, and you need to discover the ways which you are at one with the world. So this takes inward exploration. Every single human being is deeply unique and deserves to be respected that way. Golden rule: treat other people the way you would want to be treated. So discovering the ways in which you're an individual versus the ways you are at one with the world, it's kind of looking at this spectrum where here's you, a completely unique, one of a kind. On this side, seeing yourself not only as a member of your family, and then a member of your network, and then your community, and then of your society, of your culture, going all the way out to with human beings, then with all living things, even going beyond that and saying at one with everything, all things in the universe. We know, science tells us, before the Big Bang, all matter, everything, was condensed in a tight, very, very small space. It was after the Big Bang that things started to spread out and are continuing to spread out from each other. Takeaway point from this is that we are all one. But this is an interesting dichotomy because it's important to also remember that all human beings are deeply unique. Everyone has their own experiences, their own thoughts, feelings, emotions, interactions, etc. Despite that, all human beings have experiences. On the most basic level, common characteristic of needs such as food, shelter, water, it's actually these needs that's the root of what makes us have so much in common on the whole. When I'm talking about self-actualization, there's this kind of inherent, this is about you, it's the self. So you need to explore your individuality and you need to formulate some basic ideas about who you are, what makes you you. What kind of things do you find yourself drawn towards? Questions to ask yourself that go along with both the inner and outward exploration is this for me? Or is this actually for someone else? Or is this a result of the pressures of my society? My parents raised me up with this belief, but deep down, is it really mine? Another thing you need to do, you need to get rid of all your fears, your worries, and your doubts. All of them. Really, ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What do I fear? Is it public speaking, snakes, death? Now, once you've identified those, you gotta face them. You gotta face your fears. No one can live comfortably in fear. I also believe that a person can't reach their full potential if they have fears.